Okay, class 9. This is our part 3 video from rectilinear figure exercise 13.1, and last day we did up to question number 8. So today we start from question number 10. Okay, what the question number tell? First of all, we see ABCD is a parallelogram. Given that if diagonal AC bisect angle A, first of all we draw what is written here. ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. AC diagonal AC bisect angle A. Okay, bisect angle A, that means first of all take let angle A be 2x. That means when we bisect, that means this one is also x and this one is also x. Clear? Bisect that. Okay, prove that AC bisect also C. You prove that this diagonal bisect also the angle C. Okay, clearly we know that very well. Opposite angles are equal. That means when we take A as 2x, that means angle C equals to also 2x. So opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. Clear? Okay. So this angle is also 2x, but we see this is parallelogram. So as alternate interior angle, this angle is also x, this one is x, so this one is also x. That means angle DAC is x, so therefore angle ACB is also x. Alternate interior angles are equal. So when this whole angle is x, 2x, this one is x, that means this one is also x. So therefore angle ACD equals to 2x minus x equals to x. Because we taking that this angle as 2x, so this one is x, so that is what is the left one, 2x minus x is x. Okay, that means same is here ki AC bisect angle C. First one our proof is done. Okay, it's time to prove that ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus, that means what? All sides of the rhombus are equal. Okay, so first of all we know that AD equals to BC. This one you know that opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Okay, so we see this in triangle ABC, these two angles are equal. That means angle CAB and angle BCA equals to equal, both have the value x. So in any triangle two angles are equal. That means when two angles of a triangle are equal, then side opposite to them are also equal as per isosceles triangles rules, isosceles triangles rules. Okay, so therefore what we written here, that AB equals to BC. That means these two sides is equal, because when two angles of a, you want to give reason here, when two angles of a triangle are equal, then sides opposite to them are equal. Okay, so AB equals to BC. Done. Same as in triangle, ADC, that AD equals to DC. AD equals to DC. So we see here AB equals to BC, AD equals to BC, and AD equals to DC. That means all sides. Suppose this one is 5, so this one is also 5, because we proved that AB equals to BC. That means these two sides are equal, and we know that very well opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. This one is also 5, so we now just prove that AD equals to DC. That means this is also 5. That means we prove, therefore we prove that AB equals to BC equals to DC equals to AD. This is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3. So from equation 1, 2 and 3, from equation 1, 2 and 3, we prove that all sides are equal. Therefore ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, now it's turn to prove that AC perpendicular to BD. That means AC perpendicular to BD. Here is creating angle 90. Okay, so this is a rhombus. We already proved that ABCD is a rhombus, and we know that the rhombus diagonals are intersect at right angle. Done. In rectilinear figure, when in part 1 video our you see that the features of the rhombus, that diagonals of rhombus intersect at 90 degree. So you clearly mention that properties AC parallel perpendicular to BC, AC perpendicular to BD. Okay, diagonals, rhombus diagonals intersect at 90. Clear? Note it down. Okay, it's time for question number 12. See, in question number 12, if ABCD is a rectangle, first of all we draw a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. Given ABCD is a rectangle, angle A equals to angle B equals to angle C equals to angle D equals to 90. We know that each angle of rectangle is 90 degree. Okay, and AB equals to BC and BC equals to AD. Opposite sides of rectangles are equal. Clear cut? Okay, it's time to move on. The diagonal BD, that means this diagonal, bisect angle B. We know that each angle is 90 degree. So when diagonal bisect angle B, that means this converted into 45 and 45. Half of 90, 45. Okay. So therefore we write down, given BD bisect angle B, that means what? Given ये लिखा हुआ है. Okay. So angle ABD equals to angle DBC equals to 45. Clear? So in triangle DAB, this one is 90, this one is 45. We calculate this angle. Okay. So 90 plus 45 plus this angle, that means angle ADB equals to 180. Okay. Therefore angle ADB equals to 180 minus 135, it's 45. That means this is one also 45. Okay. What the proof? Show that ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. We know that the features of the square, all sides of the squares are equal and each angle contain 90 degree. Okay. So you see that this angle is also 45, this angle is also 45. That means what? If in a triangle two angles are equal, that means opposite sides are also equal. Okay, two opposite sides are also equal, that means these two sides are equal. Therefore see, angle ADB, angle ABD equals to 45. That means what? AD equals to AB. AD equals to, that means this one, suppose this one X, that means this one is also X, and know that opposite side of rectangles are equal, that means this one is also X and this one is also X. Therefore all sides are equal. AB equals to BC equals to CD equals to AD. Okay, so ABCD is a square. Proved. Okay, you write the theorem here. When two angles of a triangle are equal, then side opposite to them are also equal. Okay, note it down. Okay, question number 14. ABCD see, ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, and X is the midpoint of BC. Clear? AX, this line, AX line meet at DC, produce at Q. That means this line meet at Q. Okay. the parallelogram ABPQ is completed. There is two parallelogram, one is ABCD and another is ABPQ is completed. Prove that triangle ABX, that means this triangle, and QCX, these ones are congruent. So first I will prove this one. Okay. In triangle ABX and triangle QCX, first of all we know that ABCD is a parallelogram and here is ABPQ is a parallelogram. Clear? So clearly mention that X is the midpoint of the BC. X is the midpoint of the BC. So first of all, these two ones are equal. That means vertically opposite angles are equal. So AXB equals to angle CXQ. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay. After that, BX equals to CX because X is midpoint of BC given. So BX equals to CX. X is midpoint of BC. Done. And the next one is alternate interior. See, this angle equals to this angle. These two one are equal. Okay. So angle ABX equals to angle QCX. Alternate interior angles are equal. So angle side angle, triangle ABX congruent to triangle QCX by angle side angle. First proof our complete. Now it's time to prove that DC, CQ and QP both are equal. So first we see, given ABCD is the parallelogram. ABCD is the parallelogram. That means AB equals to DC. AB equals to DC. Equation 1. Again given ABPQ is a parallelogram. Given, so AB equals to QP. AB equals to QP. Equation 2. Okay. When you prove that congruency triangle by CPCT, we prove that AB equals to CQ. Okay. AB equals to CQ by CPCT. No? You know that very well CPCT because when you prove that congruency, these two angles are taken. So opposite angle of this side and opposite angle of this side. Okay. Angle के opposite side, yes side. These two sides are equal by CPCT. Okay. AB and CQ are equal. Equation 3. So from equation 1, because it is also the AB equal, this is also AB equal and this is also AB equal. That means from equation 1, 2 and 3, DC equals to CQ equals to QP from equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. Proved. Okay, note it down.